This presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant, Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, EMD, DeSanto Propane, Generations Bank, Little John and Barbie Orthodontics, and Sally Wood.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome into FingerLakes1.com's coverage of live high school basketball. We got an excellent one today, high above the parquet of the Lyons Community Center. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you as the Geneva Panthers make the trek north on Route 14 to take on the Lyons Lions here tonight. Good evening once again, everybody. Happy you could join us on FingerLakes1.com as well as the Lions YouTube channel. Really appreciate everybody tuning in no matter where you are tonight. Kyle, this game we've had marked on the calendar now for a couple weeks looking out. These teams met back in December, has all the writings of what is a historically more quiet week because of midterms being the game of the week.
Yeah, I mean, it's only Monday, and we already have this type of matchup on deck. Obviously, these two teams, like you said, met back in December, so not really that long ago. And one team is looking for revenge. Geneva took, the first game, 68-63, a close one. A game in which Lions jumped out to a 12-0 lead. So, it's going to be a great matchup.
It's certainly going to be one to watch. It was an exciting JV game, even the energy remaining inside the gymnasium here, electric as always. Kyle, let's circle back here. Let's begin on the Geneva Panthers side of things. One of the teams that we ourselves probably didn't anticipate having as good as a year as they have been, and they've continued a nice little run here, a little bump in the road here and there, but nothing major, carrying an 8-3 overall record into this non-league game. They look to continue this momentum that they've had all season into tonight.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that little trip up against Wayne last week against, a great team, they have won 4 in a row right now, and they've beaten some quality opponents. As I mentioned, they've already beaten Lions. They've beaten Newark, who Newark at one point was undefeated, 8-0 start. So, this Geneva team is very good and is one of the top teams in the East, and it's going to be a team to watch heading into sectionals.
For the Lions, it's kind of business as usual, I'd say. 11-2 overall record for them, independent this year, no league play for them. And for this team, now a 20-time sectional championship team, head coached by Dean Schott II. They've continued what has been a really great run over the past few years into this point of the season.
Yeah, obviously it's a little bit different with them going independent. They're not playing the Wayne County teams as much, but they're still playing them. But actually only 9 of their 20 games are against Wayne County teams, so they got a lot of out-of-league competition. They're playing better teams, even though, as we've mentioned earlier on the Upstate Hoops, some of those Wayne County teams are very good. East Rochester boys, Gananda boys. So, it's a little bit different with them playing out of league, but I like it. I'm glad they did it. It makes for better games here, like this one.
Yeah, now both these teams we mentioned already played each other this year. Kyle, you mentioned a little bit as well. Common opponent in Avon as well. Looking for a really great game here today. Under a couple minutes now left in pregame warm-up. What are your keys to the game?
Yeah, so in the first matchup, like I said, Lions jumped out to a 12-0 lead. They got off to a hot start. But what got Geneva back into the game was turnovers. Lions finished with 22 total turnovers, and 13 of them came in the second half. So for Lions tonight, take care of the ball. Stop being sloppy. They're a very good team. They really need this bounce-back win. So I expect them to play cleaner basketball, and that should be the goal. And if you're Geneva, I think this is where you need to take advantage of second-chance opportunities. If Lions, gives them opportunities along the boards, you got to take advantage of against a really good offensive team, and led by Jameer Johnson and a bunch of others. Mike Briggs, Stephen LeBrecq, and they're a very fast team. So match their speed. That'll probably be the keys to the game for both sides.
Both teams carrying what I will channel my inner major league quote on this one. 1-game winning streaks, even though it's not quite a winning streak when you only have one. But both teams carrying a 500 record over the past couple games into this one here, as warm-ups have wrapped up here from the Lyons Community Center. Last couple of the Lyons Lions exiting the court right now, taking their last couple warm-up shots. As balls are on the rack, and we're about to get pregame festivities underway here from the Lyons Community Center. Happy you could join us here on FingerLakes1.com tonight or on the Lyons YouTube channel. Appreciate the help, as always, from the folks here. Very accommodating, as always.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Great atmosphere already. Great spot to call a game, and back to where I'm from, Lyons. So it's great to be back.
The house that Kyle Evans built, they say. Not quite. But let's see here. Both teams are awaiting the PA here. There we go. So on that note, we'll step aside here in the booth and turn over to the PA announcer here in Lyons for pre-game festivities.
Before we begin tonight's contest, I have a few brief announcements. In case of emergency, please exit in an orderly fashion. Fire exits are located at the end of the gymnasium. Food and drink is allowed in the gymnasium. We ask that you please clean up after yourselves when you are finished. Thanks in advance. Chaperones are located at the entrance areas of the facility should you need any assistance. All types of noise makers are prohibited. All students grades K through 6 to be with a parent or guardian at all times, not mess around in the hallways, unsupervised. Thank you. We believe that all students and athletes, coaches, and spectators should strive to represent the very best spirit and tradition of high school athletics. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, sexist, ethnic, racial, homophobic, biologic comments, intimidating actions, and obscene gestures directed at our official students, athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated. Remember, this is a game played between high school athletes and coached by high school coaches. So please respect both teams on the court and enjoy the game. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand and sing of the national anthem.
Welcome back here in the booth. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you above the floor of the Lyons Community Center. Starting lineups being read. Begin with the Geneva Panthers. Sean Willingham gets it going for them. The senior forward guard hybrid, as well as Ben Ireland, a senior guard. Andrew Green, a freshman guard. Number 15 to Patrick Overstreet, a sophomore, and another sophomore. Number 23, Caden Larson Porter, make up the starting five for head coach Ed Collins. We'll hear a lot of Willingham, Overstreet, and Green more than likely tonight for Geneva. They're in their road blacks, nice little sachet of red and white down the side of the jersey in short, red lettering and numbering with a white outline for them. Kyle, I'll turn over to you. The Lyons Lions starting five for head coach Dean Schott.
Yeah, so it's, I would say, mostly senior heavy. 3 of the 5 starters are seniors. We're going to start off with number 4, Mike Briggs, number 12, Desmond Bell, number 21, Devin Williams, and number 22, Stephen LeBrecq, and number 34, Jameer Johnson. So yeah, senior heavy team. 7 of the 13 players are seniors.
And a huge ovation for Jameer Johnson, JJ, they call him here. So we're coming, guys, from the Lions home sideline. Packed house for them tonight. Geneva carried pretty well as well, but not quite the percentage they're probably looking for that drive up Route 14. And Mike Briggs, the final starting 5-member announced for Lions. They're in their home whites, one of my favorite uniforms personally. The maroon slide down the jersey in short maroon numbering with white letters and maroon outline for them. To get the game going, Lions moving from our right to left, Geneva from left to right. Lions breaks the hull first. Geneva now breaks. It will be Johnson and Caden Larson-Porter taking the jump respectively for the teams. The teams are ready. We're ready. The fans are ready. Officials are ready. Let's get this going from the Lyons Community Center. Last minute instructions from the officials. Whistle in, ball in the air, and tip controlled by Lions. Briggs controlling it after Johnson wins it. Briggs, left side wing, now comes back top of the key. Geneva in a 2-3 zone to get things going on defense. Bell with it now, top of the key. He'll run floor general duties at the moment. Swings it for Williams, now back to Bell. Now to Briggs, back top of the key, reset with Bell, 15 on the shot clock. Bell into Johnson, ball tip. It will remain Lions ball, last touch by Larson-Porter, 10 on the shot clock for the Lions. Briggs inbounding it, baseline far side underneath the basket. He'll go up to Johnson, was probably targeted for Williams, misses the lay-in, rebound brought in by Geneva, but stolen behind Briggs. Lay-in up, no good, and rebound by Geneva. Willingham controlling it, now finds Larson-Porter. He'll bring it up. Did a lot of the floor general duties for the Panthers last week against Wayne when we saw them. Dumps in for Overstreet at the free throw line. Back to the cutting Larson-Porter, right side through the lane. Him and Briggs tied up, jump ball, remain Panther ball. No score, 7:12 to go, first quarter of play. And they'll give Geneva a fresh 35 on the shot clock here. Inbound goes to Ireland, launches a corner three, nothing but net.
Yeah, we literally saw that last Tuesday. Ireland had a few of those against Wayne. Didn't convert on all of them, but big start here for Geneva.
Full court pressure by the Panthers on the Lions. They're going to be able to break it, though. Johnson finds LeBrecq cutting it in. Steven LeBrecq gets the scoring going for the Lions. 3-2 Panthers up now with 6:47 to go in the first quarter. Larson-Porter controlling point here. Lions in man-to-man defense. Larson-Porter with it, he'll cut through the lane against Johnson, blocked, tipped by Johnson. Ball on the ground, bodies on the ground, and we'll have another jump ball. It will be Lions ball coming the other way.
Yeah, 2 jump balls already, blocked shot. Are we gonna have another bunch of shots blocked like we saw on last Tuesday at Geneva Wayne?
Williams, the Lions inbounder, he'll go to Bell. Geneva full court pressure once again. A 2-2-1, probably more of a 1-3-1 full court. Briggs goes to Johnson. They are able to break the press. Lobs it up to LeBrecq. Body's in the air. He's going to the line for 2. Or no, they'll call it on the floor. We'll have a foul. It's going against DePatrick Overstreet. It'll be his first. Team's first on the quarter. 6:22 to go. Still 3-2 advantage for Geneva. Bell, the inbounder, goes top of the key. Briggs, three-pointer on the way. Rattles out. Second chance by Bell. No good. And rebound brought in by Willingham. Ball on the ground, stolen away by Bell. And now the Lions will have a de facto third chance. They intercepted the pass intended for Briggs. Picked up by Willingham. Now tipped around. Larson-Porter with it. Kicks in the corner for Andrew Green. And now Geneva will get an opportunity here on offense. Overstreet now at the free throw line. Gets Johnson up in the air. Jumper on the way. No good. Rolls out and rebound LeBrecq. Gets it to Briggs. He'll take floor general duties on this possession. Left side wing. Calling and directing traffic. Now kicks it top the key. Reset Bell. Geneva falls into a 2-3 zone on defense. Swings it for Williams. Back top the key. Bell, long distance three dialed up. No good, but rebound LeBrecq. Second chance opportunity. And he stepped on the line out of bounds in the corner. Geneva ball coming the other way.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes in, and seems like the ball's flying everywhere. Only 5 combined points. Much different than the last time they met.
Lions full court pressure here. Overstreet with it for Geneva, above half court and top of the key now. Nobody comes to meet him. Thought about taking the three, but doesn't. He'll kick it now for Willingham. Dribbles it out. Kicks it now top of the key. Larson-Porter, guarded by LeBrecq. Lions in man-to-man now. Doesn't use a screen. Kicks it far corner now for Ireland. Ireland reset now with Larson-Porter. Dumps in for Overstreet. Floater over Johnson, no good, and rebound brought in by Williams. Bell brings it up now for Lions. 5:05 to go in the first. 3-2 still the score. Kicks it now for Williams. Back to J.J. Johnson. Little jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around. Who's will come away with it? Geneva. Larson-Porter has to save it. Kicks it to Overstreet. He corrals it, guarded by Briggs, and we're having an offensive foul.
Wow. Scoring's hard to come by right now for both teams as we're trading shots up and down the court.
And DePatrick Overstreet picks up his second foul, team second, so he's in early foul trouble. Shoved off of Briggs, trying to break the pressure. Lions ball.
And Coach Collins isn't too happy with him.
Inbound from Briggs goes to Williams. Right side wing, dumps in for Johnson on the block. Power dribble over a guy and no good. Rebound brought in Larson Porter. Here comes number 23 running point. Going coast to coast, laying good. Caden Larson Porter gets on the board for the first time tonight. 5-2 the advantage Geneva now over Lions. 4:29 to go in the first. And intercepted. Ben Ireland able to steal the pass as Lyon was trying to break the full court pressure. Larson Porter with it above half court. Kicks it to the wing for Ireland. Into the corner for Green right side. Now dumps into the block for Xavier Praler, who came in for Overstreet. His lane no good. Rebound Briggs. Bring it up court now. Number 4. He's going to try and go coast to coast as well. Does. Launches a floater. No good. Rebound brought in by Praler. And here comes Geneva the other way now with Green. Green met by Briggs. Now above half court. Able to break man-to-man pressure. Gets it to Praler. He'll take a three-pointer. No good. Short. Rebound by Briggs. Here comes Briggs now the other way. 2 on 3. The numbers on the Lions' advantage. He's trying to break some pressure from the corner. And we're going to have a foul. And I believe they'll get Andrew Green with the foul. And they won't. They're actually charging it to Ben Ireland. That's Ireland's first, team's third. Couple subs coming in for the teams here. As Stephen LeBrecq and J.J. Johnson check out.
Yeah, it looked like Coach Collins wanted to jump ball there.
Briggs the inbounder, goes in, sketchy pass, and it's going to get intercepted by Geneva. Coming the other way now, it's Willingham. Willingham gets it, power dribble, right-hand lane against Xavier Horn is good.
So Lions has just 2 points with 3.5 minutes left.
Pretty crazy. Briggs with it, trying to break the pressure, and what do we have here? Doesn't. They called a foul on Caden Larson Porter, a trip. Timmy Moore comes in for Andrew Green. Geneva make a couple subs here. Deshaun Bruce will also check in for Geneva. He'll get Ben Ireland. Inbound goes to Bell from Briggs. He'll run point guard duties here. Dumps in for number 25 now to Briggs in the far corner. Ball tip. Praler last off of him will remain Lions ball. 3:14 on the game clock for the first quarter. 16 shot clock for Lions. Briggs inbounding it right from the Geneva bench. Goes deep to Bell, who was just this side of the half-court line. Now comes in the corner. 3-pointer away from Williams. No good long. Rebound up. Who gets it? Lions does. Bucket up and rolls out. No good. Third chance, though, with it. Horn rebound. Kicks it for Bell. Fresh 35 on the shot clock. Bell with it. He'll cut through. Try to dump it in for Horn and no good. It'll be Geneva ball, rather, on the turnover.
And that's what I was mentioning pregame. Lions being a bit sloppy already. 4 turnovers. Not ideal.
With it, Praler tried to go into traffic and turns it over. Williams with the steal. He's coming the other way with it now. Lions doesn't quite have the numbers. He finds Briggs in the corner. Up fake, able to work. Now kicks it and resets with Williams. He'll cut through the lane. Now to Bell. Thought about a 3. Now dumps it to number 25. Swings it over for Briggs. Briggs wing 3-pointers good.
Huge response there for Lions. Really needed it. Cut it to 2 now.
Geneva with the ball here, working out full court pressure, and they do with Willingham. Now getting to Moore. Moore dumps into the block for Praler. We'll have a foul on the floor on Lions. Jaheim Morris picks up the foul. His first, team's first. Inbounding is Moore, trying to find some help, and finds in Caden Larson Porter in the deep corner. Now dumps into Praler on the block, up against Horn, and Horn gets a piece of it. It will remain Geneva ball. 2:08 to go in the first quarter, and 29 on the shot clock for the Panthers. Moore, the inbounder, once again, deep underneath his own basket. Goes up into Willingham, now finds Larson Porter at the top of the key. Nice little V-cut. Nobody comes to really get him after Briggs jumped. Swings it now to Bruce, now back to Willingham. Through the lane, right-hand lane, good. Sean Willingham with 4 points to get this game going for the Panthers. 9-5 to score with 1:45 to go in the first. Tough pressure and able to get out of it. It's Bell. Good job by Desmond Bell. Goes in, loses control of the ball. It'll be last off of, I believe, Geneva, and it is. It'll remain Lions ball. I don't think they're going to get a fresh 35 here, and they won't. It'll be 21 seconds on the shot clock. 1:39 to go on the game clock for the first quarter. Bell, the inbounder, he'll go top of the key for Morris. Brings it in, now swings it in, and a three-point on the way from Asbury, no good. Rebound brought in by Bell, reset with Briggs. He'll take a three-pointer top of the key and in! Mikey Briggs with his second three in as many attempts. Here comes Geneva the other way quickly. Deshaun Bruce with it. Met there by Morris now. He'll reset with Larson Porter. Swings it for Willingham on the wing, now into the corner for Moore. Back to Willingham. Met by Briggs, man-to-man, now shooting 2-3, zone defense. Bruce with it, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound Bell. Lions with it, and Desmond Bell's going to get charged with a double dribble. He kind of picked it up, lost it. I think he was trying to hand it off for Briggs. And it'll be Geneva ball with 1 minute to go in the first. 9-8, the Panther advantage over Lions. Moore, the inbounder, underneath his own basket, right side. Looking for some help. Trying to find it, and he might have got away with a violation there as Briggs intercepts it. Briggs kicks it to Bell, and here comes Lions the other way on offense. Goes against Moore, ball tipped, now stolen and picked away by Praler. Praler against Morris, Morris with the block! But going to the line, the foul came underneath. Xavier Praler going to the line for two. Morris picks up the foul, his second, team second.
Yeah, Lions has to make adjustments here. Again, they're turning the ball over, giving them so many opportunities to score on the other end. It's hard to win that way.
First trip to the line tonight for either team will come from Xavier Praler, the junior forward off the bench for Geneva. Praler with it launches his first and rattles around and in. Substitutions coming in here for Lions. Devin Williams checks back in. He'll get Jaheim Morris. Desmond Bell checks out. Stephen LeBrecq in. Praler back with his second now, taking his dribbles. And releases his second and good. Praler 2 for 2, 11-8 now, the Geneva advantage. 45 on the game clock, 32 on the shot clock for Lions. Asbury with it, tries to kick it over for Williams, but the pressure too much. Asbury with it, ball on the ground, body still on the ground. Who's going to come away with it? Lots of movement. Briggs gets it. He'll launch it, and we'll have a foul on Geneva. As Briggs and Moore came together, good to see a little act of sportsmanship there between the two.
And the ball's been flying everywhere on both ends.
Chaotic final couple seconds there. And Willingham will get charged with the foul, his first, team's fourth. J.J. Johnson checks in as Xavier Horn checks out. Another substitution coming in for Lions. It'll be the senior Jacob Bott checking in, number 31, and Darius Asbury will check out. Bott will inbounding it. He'll probably try and find Briggs. Geneva full court pressure, a 2-2-1 formation. Inbound does go to Briggs, swings it far for Williams. Bring it up court now. Williams able to break it above half court. And we'll have a Geneva foul as Larson Porter will get charged. Larson Porter with the foul, his first, team's fifth. So Lions to the line in the bonus with Devin Williams, senior guard for Lions. As it now, taking his dribbles. And releases his first on the way, rattles out, no good. Substitution coming in for Lions. There's Wood. Asbury checks back in, and Jacob Bott checks out. So a little offense for defense for Coach Schott there on that possession. Williams with it for his second. Takes his dribbles and releases. And that one no good either, and rebound Larson Porter, 0 for 2 on that trip for Lions. Sub 20 now, 18 on the clock for the quarter. No shot clock for the Panthers. Larson Porter with it, met there by Briggs. Swings it over now for Willingham. Now to Moore. Back to Larson Porter at the top of the key. 7 seconds now. Dumps it in the corner. Three-pointer away from Bruce. Randall's out, no good. Rebound LeBrecq. 2 seconds down, 1 second. And the pressure is just going to be too much. And that'll wrap up a fast-paced and hectic first quarter from the Lyons Community Center. Geneva 11, Lyons 8. We'll be right back here on FingerLakes1.com for the second quarter of action.
Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Order online at cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. DeSanto Propane. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Riselli Northern, supporting local construction since 1929 with premium products and quality service.
Welcome back inside the Lyons Community Center here on FingerLakes1.com, as well as the Lyons YouTube channel. Appreciate everybody for tuning in with us tonight. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you high atop the parquet floor. 11-8, Geneva up over Lyons. Kyle, quite the hectic first quarter. A little bit of foul trouble for Geneva, but for them, their offense kind of shining through, and the defensive pressure was what really had the game going the first couple minutes.
Yeah, just 19 combined points. These two teams combined for 37 in the first quarter last time they met, with Lyons holding a 20-17 lead after one. But I know it's been sloppy on both sides, but the reason why Lyons lost the first matchup is because they're doing, stuff that they shouldn't be doing, like throwing the ball away and not just taking care of the ball. So they got to be better. They're going to fall 0-2 against them this year.
Geneva will begin the quarter with the ball. We're back underway. Green with it. Now goes back to Larson Porter at the top of the key. Lyons 2-3 zone once again here. Corner now with Ireland right side. Double teamed. He'll break out of it. Has to chase the ball on the ground. Able to get it. Tries to find a teammate and doesn't. Willingham. Now to Larson Porter in the lane. Floater launch short, no good. And rebound brought in by Des Bell. Up to Mike Briggs now. He'll control the point on this possession. Now swings it for Bell at the top of the key. Into Johnson. Oh, nice little turnaround floater on the way and in.
His first points of the game. How about that?
And it cuts the lead to 1 for the time being. Geneva able to break pressure though, but picked from behind. Clean steal up top. Body foul down low. They'll get Mike Briggs on the foul. His first, team's first on the quarter. Inbounding it will be Andrew Green. Lyons in a 2-3 zone for the inbound. Green goes to Larson Porter, top of the key for Ireland now. Back to Larson Porter on the wing, right side. Kicks it for Green now, swings it Ireland, left alone. Three-pointer on the way, no good long. Ball tipped and brought in by Williams. He's able to get through above half court. Bet by a couple Panthers defenders. Spin move off of Ireland, layup no good. And we'll have a late whistle here. They'll get Ben Ireland with the foul, and Williams heads back to the line.
Yeah, need to convert on these free throws. I believe they're 0-2 from the line so far.
Yeah, only one trip for each team. Williams 0 for 2 in the first quarter from the stripe. 7:02 to go in the second quarter. Williams with it, and releases his first and in. First point of the game for Williams. Geneva substitution as Xavier Praler comes in for Ben Ireland.
And just like that, we're tied.
11-all for the moment. We'll see if Williams is able to get Lyons their first lead of the night, and he's able to do so. Rather, first lead since the first possession. Geneva able to break the pressure. Green with it, has it left side wing. Power dribbles to Praler, now to a cutting Deshaun Bruce in his lane, good in traffic. The senior guard on the board for the first time tonight. Geneva wrestles back a 1-point lead. Lyons quickly breaking the pressure. LeBrecq with it, cuts through left side. Laying on the way, no good. Rebound Johnson, laying up and in, good for the second chance. Jameer Johnson with the bucket. 1-point advantage back to Lyons. Geneva with it. Praler's able to break the pressure. Kicks it up for Willingham. Jumping was Briggs. Willingham will cut through the baseline. Swings it Green, left corner. 3 on the way, no good long. A rebound brought in by Bell. We'll have a foul coming the other way. As Bell was coming down, Willingham got him up top. Will be Willingham's second and team second. So Geneva with a couple guys with 2 fouls early on in this contest still.
Yeah, it's nice to see Jameer Johnson get going here in the second quarter already with 4 points, 2 minutes in.
Lions with it. Oh, nice little find. I think they've got Briggs up top. Williams was able to find him. Oh, Briggs was trying to find Johnson, but coming with it was LeBrack. Aaron pass, kicks it for Bell. Wing 3 on the way, no good long. Rebound by Green. 2-on-2, the numbers for Geneva. Now 5-on-2. Able to break it. Green, nice lay-in, up and in. The freshman guard on the board for the first time tonight for the Panthers. 15-14 now, Geneva with the lead. 5:48 to go in the second quarter. Williams with it for Lyons. Swings it, skip pass to Briggs in the wing. He'll cut through left side of the lane. Runner up in and good. Mike Briggs, no fear, his 8th point of the ball game. He has half of the Lions total, and they have a 1-point lead. It's full court pressure once again from Lyons. Geneva able to break it. Gets it to Bruce. Bruce, a little turnaround, no good, too hard. And rebound by Briggs. Lions 2-on-3. They don't quite have the numbers. Here comes Praylor from behind. And last off of Praylor will make Lions ball.
Yeah, how about Mike Briggs leading the way with 7 points for Lions? He's had a few big games this year, and it looks like he's on his way to another.
5:15 to go in the second quarter. Here's Lyons. Briggs has it, tip pass, and intercepted, intended target to Johnson. Praylor with the steal. Up to Willingham. It's 1-on-2. Goes right against Bell, no good. Second chance, no good from Praylor. Third chance. Here it comes. Bruce finds Green in the corner. Back up top, and Geneva will reset with Larson Porter. In for Praylor. Free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound Bell. He's able to save it. Finds Williams. Williams now back to Bell, and he'll run the point. Bell now into Johnson down low in the post, and little reverse lay-in. How do you do? 18-15, the Lions advantage over Geneva. 4:35 to go, second quarter. Willingham finds Bruce. Bruce now works baseline from the right side. Lay-in block from Johnson. Rebound by LeBrack. Hands off for Briggs, and he'll bring it up this possession. Briggs directing traffic. Geneva falls in a 2-3 zone. Swings it for Bell. Now into LeBrecht. They forgot about him down low. Get there too late and blocked by Larson Porter. Gets it up for Willingham. Willingham brings up floor for Geneva. Has to catch himself, and he's unable to do so. Hit the skids. Travel on Geneva. Xavier Horn checks in. He'll get Stephen LeBrecht for Lions. 4:05 to go in the first half. 18-15 Lions over Geneva. Briggs walking it up court. For Lions, he's able to get above half court. Geneva sitting in a 2-3 half court zone. Briggs top the key, directing traffic. Now kind of met there by Bruce. Swings it for Williams, left side wing. Skip pass, opposite corner to Bell. And a one-timer, hockey style, the Horn goes too wide. Geneva ball coming the other way.
Yeah, I just don't think Horn was ready. It wasn't, I don't think, that bad of a pass from what I saw, but just caught him off guard with being quick about it.
Liked the idea, just didn't like the execution. Geneva comes up court with Willingham, met there by Briggs and now above half court as Lions implementing a trap full court defense if they can. Willingham layup no good, and rebound brought in by Horn. Kicks it for Bell, now up quickly to Williams. Lions has it, about 3-on-4. Williams tried to go behind the back and stolen away by Bruce after losing control. Bruce up court quickly, above half court, now will pull up from the wing position right side. Comes back top of the key, try to find help, and does in Praylor, left side wing. Cuts through now into the corner for Willingham. Reset now with Praylor, now top of the key with Bruce. Bruce swings at Larson Porter. He'll take the wing three-pointer, no good. Ball tip, rebound Praylor, laying up in, no good. Third chance though coming with Willingham. Runner, no good either. Fourth chance on deck, last off of Williams. Substitution, Jaheim Morris comes in. He'll get Devin Williams. Boy, Mike Briggs asking a little bit for some help, I think, from his big guys, honestly, there in rebounding, it looked like. Inbound goes to Green, now top of the key with Willingham. Swings it now for Praylor on the wing. Tries to dump it in onto a working baseline. Larson Porter, but intercepted by Desmond Bell. He'll leave it for Briggs, and Mike will bring it up court with 2:44 to go in the quarter. Briggs with it, swings it for Morris, right side wing. Now back top of the key with Briggs. Met there by Bruce in the 2-3 zone. Cut through now center. Goes through up against Larson Porter. Laying no good. We'll have a foul though. And Briggs went to the line for two. Foul is going against Xavier Praylor. Praylor's first and team's third on the second quarter.
Starting to look like this might be the Mike Briggs game.
You know, it's one of the things I really noticed last year. He shows no fear, and he's really picked it up again today, I'd say, going against the big guys down low. His first is good. Briggs' 9th point, has 9 of the 19 for Lions at the moment. Briggs with it now is, I think, hearing some defensive instruction here after this free throw from Coach Schott. Briggs connects, 10 of the 20 from Mikey Briggs with 2:30 to go in the second quarter. 20-15, Lions up over Geneva. Bruce with it, swings it for Willingham, now top of key Larson Porter. Kicks it corner for Green, fakes, drives baseline out to Larson Porter, drives through, back to Green, left corner, three-pointer on the way, rolls out, no good, and rebound Johnson. Up quickly to Morris, up court, practically by himself, laying up in and good. The junior guard on the board for the first time tonight, 22-15, the Lions advantage. Ball poked away from behind Briggs, but into the hands of Larson Porter, laying no good. He's sent to the line for 2 though. Des Bell picks up the foul, his first, team second on the quarter. And Caden Larson Porter to the line for the first time today. Already releases his first, quick work, and it's in. Substitution for Lions. There's Asbury in, Mike Briggs out. Quick breather here with a couple minutes left in the half. Actually, it's not going to be Briggs, it will be Xavier Horn checking out. So Geneva, a perfect 3 for 3 so far, pending this free throw from Larson Porter. Releases, and the announcer's jinx there. Here comes Lions the other way. Bell with it, controlling the pace. Just kicking it in for Johnson. Power lane, turnaround baby hook, no good. Ball tipped around, rebound by Willingham. Here comes Geneva with 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Oh, spin move off of Briggs. 0 step in the lane, floater, no good, and rebound by Morris. Kicks it for Bell, and here come the Lions the other way with 1:35 to go in the second quarter. Bell dumps it in for Johnson, working high in the post. Kicks it corner, Asbury. Now back to Bell. Back into Johnson, left walk. Turnaround, land, no good. A little piece there by Larson Porter. And here comes the other way with Praylor. Praylor controlling the point for the Panthers on this possession. Now Larson Porter with it, guarded there by Asbury. 2-3 zone, I think, for the Lions. As Larson Porter with it, cuts through the lane, leaves it for Praylor, his laying up and good. Xavier Praylor gets on the board for the first time this quarter. And we'll have a 30-second timeout by Geneva to use it or lose it 30 for the Panthers.
Yeah, so Geneva here has only scored 7 points in almost 7 minutes. So a little bit of a scoring drought. Need to get something going. But only down 4 because Lions hasn't ran away with it either.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FL1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsor. Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all new renovated location in Geneva. Dine-in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicino's.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Stick with us for the DeSanto Propane halftime report. We'll recap the action here from the first half. Take a look around the Wayne Finger Lakes at the other games going on tonight. As we are back underway, and now Coach Schott will take a Lions timeout, as I think they came out. Oh, they got lucky there. They had 6 guys on the court.
Good catch.
So it'll be the Lions use it or lose it 30-second timeout here.
Looks like it may have been Jameer Johnson the way he's reacted, and then Coach Schott just turned around and said something to him as he went back to the huddle. So.
And now Coach Collins, justifiably so for the time being, asking about the 6th man on the court there. Slide presentation of high school basketball at FL1.com is made possible thanks to support by the following sponsor. Rosselli Norton supports upstate New York construction with over 400 employees, 250 trucks, 9 ready-mix plants, 4 blacktop plants, and 100-plus pieces of heavy equipment and 40 aggregate mines. But the most important number is your bottom line. Contact Rosselli today at 315-433-5115 and see why Rosselli Northern has been the choice for contractors and project managers since 1929. Lions, here we go. The other way. 1 minute to go in the second quarter, holding a 4-point advantage on Geneva. Briggs with it, swings over for Asbury, right side wing, back top of the key. Briggs will take a 3-pointer, no good long. Tipped by Asbury, back to Briggs, now tipped in to Larson Porter. Geneva the other way with it. Up to Bruce. Bruce cuts through left side of the lane, runner on the way, no good. He'll head to the line for 2. And the foul on Lyons will be going against Jaheim Morris. Morris is third and team third. Sean Bruce, senior guard for Geneva, at the line for the first time tonight. Releases his first, rolls off no good. Substitution for Lions coming in. Stephen LeBrecq will come in for Jaheim Morris. Bruce with the ball, ready to go for his second. Taking his dribbles and releases, and good. Bruce 1 for 2 on that trip. Inbounder will be Asbury as the clock, a bit of a premature go there, and I don't think it's what really costs. Another good find by Bella Briggs. Leaves it to an open Horn, no good, and rebound Larson Porter. They will get Geneva sleeping, but they're unable to capitalize. Bruce with it now the other way for Geneva. Euro step, block from behind, Xavier Horn.
That's Lyons' second block of the night.
28.6 to go on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock for the Panthers, so about a half-second differential shot to game. Geneva, in theory, could take the last shot if they really wanted to. Inbounder Moore goes top the key, Larson Porter. 2-3 zone for Lyons. Kicks it now for Moore in the right side corner. Drives through baseline, finds a cutting Bruce. Went too long to Larson Porter. Cuts through the lane. Laying up, no good. And Larson Porter will head to the line for 2. And Xavier Horn will get charged with the foul. His first, team's fourth on the quarter.
Free throws are starting to pick up a bit.
And Larson Porter 1 for 2 so far tonight from the line. His first on this trip on the way, rattles in and good. Substitution, James Johnson checks in, Xavier Horn out. Back with it, Larson Porter for his second of the 2. Releases and short, rebound Johnson for Lyons. And they have 15 seconds on the clock here. Last possession, presumably of the half. Briggs with it above half court now. Directing traffic, 2-3 zone for Geneva. Leaves it for Bell, now back top the key for Briggs. 5 on the clock, drives through the lane. Jumps in for Johnson on the block, 2 seconds, laying up in and good. And that will wrap up the first half with the de facto buzzer beater from J.J. Johnson. 8 points all in the second quarter. And Coach Collins looking for something. I'm not too sure what. 3 seconds in the lane maybe, but they aren't going to call that. And that will be the first half of action wrapped up from the Lyons Community Center. 24-20, Lions up over Geneva. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our DeSanto Propane Halftime Report here on FingerLakes1.com.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Visit Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant at their original Waterloo location or all-new renovated location in Geneva. Dine in, takeout, delivery, catering, and banquets. Order online at Cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, DMD. Dr. Jeffrey Halstead has been Canandaigua's hometown dentist for more than 35 years, offering routine dental care as well as cosmetic dentistry, implants, and dentures by their highly trained and experienced staff. Visit them online at CanandaiguaDentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. DeSanto Propane. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy, family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Generations Bank. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with the dedication to our local communities. Whether you are looking for a checking account, CDs, a home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. We are committed to serving and giving back to our communities. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Littlejohn and Barbie Orthodontics. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com. And Rosselli Northern. Rosselli Northern supports upstate New York construction with over 400 employees, 250 trucks, 9 ready-mix plants, 4 blacktop plants, 100 plus pieces of heavy equipment, and 40 aggregate lines. But their most important number is your bottom line. Contact Rosselli today at 315-433-5115 and see why Rosselli Northern has been the choice for contractors and project managers since 1929.
Going back into the DeSanto Propane halftime report here on FingerLakes1.com. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here with you. High at top, the Lyons Community Center. Lions 24, Geneva 20. Kyle, action-packed first half as we had a little bit of second verse, kind of same as the first between these quarters, but kind of switched the lyrics a little bit, whereas Geneva had the offensive prowess going in the first quarter, end up being Lions in the second quarter.
Yeah, I would say this game's a bit surprising. I think it's a little low scoring for these two teams, and I mean it is. You look at Lions, they're averaging 76 points per game, and they only have 24 at halftime. I think both sides have been sloppy, a lot of missed shots, some fouls late there in the second quarter, a couple missed free throws. I think that might be the difference, because last time these teams met, it was 35-34 Geneva at halftime. So, yeah, the scoring's down, but watch, it probably will pick up in the second half now that I said that.
So we got about 6 minutes and change here left to go in the halftime report. Let's do a quick rundown of the scoring. Here we'll begin with the Lions. Lions up, like I mentioned, 24-20, leading the way for the team in game. Mike Briggs with 10. A couple big threes in the first quarter. And then went toe-to-toe down low in the post to collect 4 points in the second quarter. 8 points for Jameer Johnson, all of them coming in the second quarter. The big foul really turned it on there as the game went on.
Yeah, Mike Briggs and Jameer Johnson have combined for 18 of their 24 points. I think they could use some scoring from other guys. Like a guy like Stephen LeBrecq is someone I would watch in the second half. He's usually more involved in the offense. Looked like he was sitting for a little while, or maybe longer than normal. I expect the scoring to pick up.
2 points apiece across the board for Devin Williams, Stephen LeBrecq, and Jaheim Morris for Lions. For Geneva, 3 guys leading the way with 4 points total apiece. Deshaun Willingham, Xavier Praler, and Caden Larson Porter with 4 each. 2 starters in what's become the de facto 6-man off the bench for Geneva leading the way there. 3 points for Deshaun Bruce and Ben Ireland, and then 2 points for Andrew Green. So more of a balanced attack certainly going for Geneva, though, on offense compared to Lions.
Yeah, just looking here, the last time they played, Andrew Green had 20 points. And you look here, he's only got 2. And then you look at the other guy that was second in scoring that day, and that was DePatrick Overstreet, and he had 16. And he has 0 right now. So for them, too, to get back in this game, they're going to need those guys to step up. It's not like they haven't had open looks, just some missed shots, and maybe they'll start falling in the second half.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot to be done here as we cross the 5 minutes to go mark. We're now actually sitting at about 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go in halftime here. Let's do a quick look across the way in Finger Lakes tonight. The other games going on. Midterm week to the students perhaps listening or watching here on FingerLakes1.com or the Lions YouTube channel. Good luck in your testing this week and do well. On the boys' side of things, South Seneca Romulus traveling down to Hammondsport. Red Creek at Solve, Haverlings at Waterloo, and Waco is at Honeyway. So a lot of non-league action going on tonight across the board. Red Creek even going over to Section 3 to take on Solve. On the girls' side of things, South Seneca at Hammondsport. Little double-barrel, double-header action for the boys-girls there. Waco at Naples. HAC is at Dundee Bradford in a league game. Red Creek at Hannibal. Another crossover there going on in the girls' side of things for the Rams. And Greece Arcadia Olympia is at Palmac tonight. So a lot of good games and actions here to get things going. Predominantly all non-league. It's kind of the last of them that you really see of the scheduled stuff.
Yeah, obviously it's a Monday, so it's usually lighter anyway. But yeah, not many huge league games, and I would say, yeah, this is by far the best one. That's why we're here.
Absolutely. Like I said, we have this one kind of circled for the past few weeks as the Lions will enter the court first out of halftime with 3:15 to go on the clock there, waiting the Panthers for the rest of the game at this point. So, a lot to do here, Kyle, for the second half. What's one thing you think each team could do to maybe push themselves over the edge, as we still have it all to do with only a 4-point difference?
Feed Jameer Johnson. That guy can take over a game. We've seen him do it so much. Has a lot of 20-point games this year. Didn't get on the score sheet till the second quarter. Just would like to see him maybe make more of an impact. This team goes when he goes. And for Geneva, they got to start having shots fall. Like I said, they've had open looks. They just got to start converting, and I think they'll be okay. I mean, they're right in this game again. If they do end up coming back and winning this game, I don't think many would have thought that they would be 2-0 against Lions. So this is a huge win for them, or would be a huge win for them. So huge second half coming up.
And right on cue, as we talk about them, the Panthers come back on the court as well for halftime, as we got about 2:15 to go for the re-warm-ups, as I call them at this point. Give a quick heads up to everybody. We'll be back covering action on Friday night. The Mid-Lakes Screaming Eagles heading up to Palmac to take on the Red Raiders in Finger Lakes East boys action. I'll be back on the call with the Palmac students up there. Always a good time. Appreciate the support we get up there. In addition to really everywhere we go. And Kyle, I believe I got a 3-man booth even that night, if I was told correctly anyway last week. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, and for them, I just want to mention a quick thing. Palmac needs to get back in the win column. Lost 3 in a row. Tough league losses as well. So, yeah, they need a bounce-back win at home. So, should be a good one for you to watch.
We got really lucky this year. We talked a little bit about it on Upstate Hoops today where, admittedly I didn't think much of collectively across the board this year, and I've been pleasantly surprised at just how deep the area is again, especially at the top. So, we got 2 of them going at tonight, all to do on the parquet here at Lyons Community Center. So that will wrap up our DeSanto Propane halftime report here on FingerLakes1.com. DeSanto Propane, 4 generations strong, is a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Call at DeSantoPropane.com for more information or call them toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Paul Russo, Kyle Evans here with you. Appreciate everybody tuning in, no matter where you are on this Monday night. So we have a lot of good action left to go here from the Lyons Community Center.
At least 16 minutes, could be more. Remember, Geneva has played an overtime game this year. So
2 overtime game nonetheless.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was just thinking of that game against Avalon.
Yep. So Geneva breaks their huddle first. They'll be moving from our right to left this time on offense. The Lions from our left to right. For the Lions, it will be their starting 5 of Williams, Bell, Lebrecht, Johnson, and Briggs. For Geneva, their starting 5 of Ireland, Green, Willingham, Larson, Porter, and Overstreet. Whistle blown. We're back underway for the second half of action. Bell with it, swings it right side wing for Williams, now back to him, swings it for Briggs, now back to Bell. 2-3 zone for Geneva to get things going in the half. Dumps it into Johnson, right side block. Man, a double team. Foul, offensive on Johnson.
Right idea. Just didn't really need to push there, and it was one of my keys to the game for Lions in the second, or keys for the second half.
That'll be Johnson's first, though, on the night. First foul of the quarter for Lions. Inbound from Larson Porter up to Overstreet, above half court. Geneva definitely does not have numbers here. And Overstreet's going to travel, picked up his pivot foot. And it'll be Lions ball coming the other way.
21 seconds in, 2 turnovers.
Yeah, a couple of the ones that coaches hate. Inbound. Oh, heads up play by Larson Porter. Breaks the inbounder. Did not go to the safety valve in Williams. Instead, tried to go to Bell on the far side, and pass was tipped.
Almost a third.
So here comes Lions out of their way safely. Williams goes to Bell this time. Now swings it for Briggs. Geneva, a 2-2-1 zone. Take full court pressure. Lions, though, able to break it with Williams, laying up in and one. Devin Williams gets his 4th point on the night. He's going to try and get 3 the old-fashioned way. as Ben Ireland picks up the third foul of him on the night. Team's first on the quarter. Williams 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. He'll make a 3 for 3. Substitution, it'll be Deshaun Bruce in for Geneva. He'll get Ben Ireland. Really the only Panther in true foul trouble at the moment with 3. Inbounder Willingham goes to Overstreet, and we'll have a foul on Johnson, who reached in.
His second foul already here in this second half.
And I mean, you like the aggression, but you just gotta want to be smart with it. One of those things where you don't want to pick up fouls here in such quick order. We're only 35 seconds into the half, as Johnson picks up his second and team second.
Yeah, Coach Shaw didn't like the call.
Inbounding Larson Porter in front of the Lions bench. He'll go up and above half court to Overstreet. Overstreet, Euro step on Johnson, and he didn't go up with it right away. It will be a travel on Overstreet. Lions coming the other way, so turnover is the name of the game here as we get going in the second half.
39 seconds in, 2 fouls and 2 travels.
That's not great. Bell able to go up to Briggs. They've been able to kind of break the press that way, as they've forgotten about Briggs every now and then cutting sideline. Jumps in for Johnson, back to Briggs at the top of the key now. Works left side wing. Bell now top of the key with it. Panthers 2-3 zone to LeBrecq. A jumper, no good. Rebound brought in by Green. Full court pressure by the Lions. Now they're going to ease back and meet him in the half court. Up to Overstreet. Right side corner. Euro step through the lane. Able to dump it off this time to Bruce. Corner 3 on the way. No good long. And rebound Johnson. Johnson goes to Bell. Up to Briggs. He'll spin off of Bruce. Able to break the press. Beautiful job by Briggs to break the pressure. He'll now reset the offense as Geneva sells into the 2-3 zone again. He'll drive through the lane, dumps it off for LeBrecq, cutting baseline into Johnson, left side block. Kicks it for Williams, up fakes from the corner. Now top of the key, reset Bell. Long distance 3 dialed up, no good long, and rebound brought in by Larson Porter. He'll lose possession of it though. He'll swing it for Overstreet. Geneva able to break the press. 6:20 to go in the third. 3-pointer on the way, good from Deshaun Willingham. His first point since the first quarter. 27-23 with 6:10 to go in the third. Lions with the lead. Briggs with it. Far side sideline. Now swings it back over for Bell. Finds a cutting Williams through the lane. Lane no good. Heading the line for 2 though will be number 21. And they'll get to Patrick Overstreet with the foul. His third and team second. So Geneva with 2 of their key players in foul trouble in the third quarter.
Not ideal.
Devin Williams back to the line for the second time tonight in the third quarter, third trip overall. Now Williams will get the ball as Overstreet was kind of asking the ref a question there. Williams will release his first, and no good left. Substitution Geneva. Xavier Praler checks into the game for the first time in the second half. Out comes to Patrick Overstreet. So Geneva doing a little bit of quasi-small ball for the time being, with Larson Porter, who's been running point, being the biggest guy on the court. Williams with it now for the second of this trip. Takes his dribbles and releases. No good, rattles off and rebound by Praler. Kicks up to Willingham, who's able to find Green. He'll launch a floater from the baseline, no good short, and rebound by Green. Second chance for the Panthers. Fresh 35 for Geneva. Willingham finds Larson Porter driving through, kicks it to the corner for Bruce. Bruce dribbles to the elbow. Jumper there is good from Deshaun Bruce. Full court pressure by Geneva here. They cut the deficit to 2, 27-25. Lions up with 5:32 to go in the third. Williams with it, double team down the corner. Their side, though, proper of the half-court line. Finds Bell, 2-on-1 situation. Launches it, no good. Rebound Johnson, second chance coming. Williams, 3-pointer on the way in. Devin Williams having a third quarter. As the Lions pushes it to 5 now. Cutting through Praler, his lane no good, too long. Rebound initially by Bruce, but stripped away by Bell. Finds Briggs, 2-on-2. Goes against Larson Porter, no good on the layup, and rebound brought in by Willingham. Willingham with it, stolen away by LeBrecq in the press. And timeout called as he hits the deck by Coach Schott. Lions timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Schott with 4:52 to go in the third quarter. Lions with a 30-25 advantage.
So I believe, yeah, Devin Williams has all of their second half points so far, 6 of them.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsors. Dr. Jeffrey Hallstead has been Cannondale's hometown dentist for more than 35 years, offering routine dental care as well as cosmetic dentistry, implants, and dentures by their highly trained and experienced staff. Visit them online at CannondaleWoodDentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. Both teams break the huddles here. Lions with the ball underneath their own basket, near side with Briggs being the inbounder. Same 5s on the floor for both teams. Stack break goes to Johnson. Floater on the way, no good. Second chance, no good. Ball tipped around and ends up in the hands of Deshaun Bruce. Double team though in the corner. He's able to break out of it. Above half court now, number 2. Chased by Briggs. And Briggs going to shove him from behind. Just unable to hit the brakes in time on Bruce. Briggs picks up the foul. His second, team third on the quarter. With 4:40 to go on a fresh 35 for the Panthers. Inbound goes to Bruce, finds Willingham, but intercepted. Mike Briggs, he goes up court, into the score table as Larson Porter was playing defense on him. And all good there, it looks like, as him and Porter just check in on each other. And we just have a double technical on somebody? What's happened here?
A lot of talking going on.
Yeah. So Jaheim Morris will check in. I'm guessing the Lions tech went against Stephen LeBret. So Caden Larson Porter picks up a tech for Geneva. His third, team fourth. LeBret picks up the tech for Lions. His first foul, team's fourth on the quarter as well. It's not Geneva with a few guys with 3 personal fouls, all of them in the starting 5, all of them key contributors.
Yeah, I didn't think
that's pretty big.
We'd see any technical fouls tonight, but here we are.
Yeah, and I wasn't able to see. I was kind of keeping an eye there on Briggs, but as you were mentioning, there was just a little bit of jog, and I'm guessing just they wanted to cut it off at the pass. I'm guessing the officiating crew.
Yep. It seems like Coach Schott's understanding what's being told.
Yeah, and he did pull a break pretty quickly after the tee was handed out. So for Lions, it will be Briggs, Bell, Morris, Williams, and Johnson on the floor. For Geneva, Willingham, Larson Porter, who picked up the technical for Geneva, Praler, Green, and Bruce. And we'll be back in set, ready to go with 4:35 in the third quarter. Lions up 30-25 on Geneva. Bell with it, top of the key. Goes to the free throw line with Morris. 2-3 zone by Geneva. It's going to work out, but ball tipped and taken back by Morris. And let's see here. It was last off of Praler as him and Morris are going at the ball. So Lions will retain possession, 25 on the shot clock. Geneva sticking with the 2-3 zone on defense. Inbounder Williams. Coach's line extended near side. Goes to Bell, back to Williams on the inbound. Ball tipped, but back with Bell. Lions will retain possession. Bell controlling the point here. Swings it for Briggs into the corner left side. Now skip pass all the way opposite corner for Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Good defense this possession by the Panthers. It will remain Lions ball with 9 seconds to go on the shot clock.
A lot of miscommunication, it seems, with Lions. They're all talking to each other.
Williams, the inbounder, finds Morris. Back to Williams. Got left in the corner. He'll take that 3 and in. Devin Williams, third quarter, all him. Pokes it away in the full court pressure. Remains Geneva ball. 3:58 to go. Third quarter of play. Geneva substitution to Patrick Overstreet in. Caden Larson Porter out. Or rather, no, Larson Porter is going to stay in as Andrew Green will come out. A little bit of a late swap there by Coach Collins. Overstreet, the inbounder, goes to Larson Porter. Nobody's going to meet him until half court line. Now swings it for Overstreet. Overstreet right side wing, fakes through the lane, goes in on Johnson, laying up in and good. The Patrick Overstreet on the board for the first time tonight, and we'll have a Geneva timeout, a full taken before Lions able to get the ball. So how about the past couple minutes here of gameplay?
Yeah, and how about Devin Williams taking over for Lions? All 9 of their points so far here in the second half. Actually is now their leading scorer with 11. So yeah, Devin Williams hit a couple threes here in the second half, and it's been a big part of why they still have the lead.
This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to the support from the following sponsors. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for a checking account, CDs, a home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. We are committed to serving and giving back to our communities. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Paul Russo, Kyle Evans here with you from the Lyons Community Center. Geneva 27, Lyons 33. 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, whether it's on FingerLakes1.com or the Lyons YouTube channel. All to do still, with at least 11 minutes and 46 seconds of gameplay remaining. Williams, the inbounder for Lyons. He's joined by Briggs, Bell, Morris, and Horn on the floor. Geneva, it's the same five prior to the timeout. Inbound goes to Briggs, back to Bell. Full court pressure by Geneva. It's a 1-3-1, and loss in long. Jaheim Morris was a bit forgot about by Bruce, but the pass way too high and far for Morris to bring in. Turnover, Geneva ball.
Yeah, it seems like every time Lyons turns the ball over, it's just because they're working too quick. But I know they want to be fast.
That's another turnover. Bruce's pass intercepted. Williams, three-pointer from the corner, no good, and rebound by Bruce. Gets tied up there and able to break it, though, between Briggs. 2-on-1 for Geneva, up to Overstreet. Leaves it for Willingham. Laying up, and then one for Willingham. Lions foul will be charged to Xavier Horn, his second, team's fifth on the third quarter. Willingham to the line for the first time tonight. First trip to the line this quarter for the Panthers. As it releases, and he's got three the old-fashioned way. Willingham cuts it to a 33-30 advantage for Lyons with 3:19 to go in the third. Briggs with it, swings it for Bell. Back to Briggs, they're able to break the full court pressure by Geneva. Briggs three-pointer on the way long, no good. Rebound by Williams, and it's going to be heading the other way, though. They'll call push-off on Williams as he went to go get the board. And double bonus here. That will put Geneva at the line for two as Williams picks up his first foul. To the line will be Deshaun Bruce, 1 for 2 from the stripes so far tonight. First trip this quarter for number 2. And he'll get the ball for his first. Deep breath in and now taking his dribbles. Releases. And no good long. Substitution here. Stephen LeBrecq back in for Lyons. Look at Jaheim Morris. .310 to go, third quarter of play from the Lyons Community Center. Bruce with it, releases his second and good. 1 for 2 on the trip for Geneva, 33-31 the score. Lyons with the lead. Briggs swings it over for Bell. Back to Briggs. And they'll be able to break the full court pressure, though. Elliott swings it back to Bell, now into Williams at the free throw line. Back out to Briggs, and this is where they'll set up the Lions offense. 2-3 zone for Geneva. He'll swing it for Bell, left side wing, met there by Praylor. He'll settle back in. 15 now, 12 on the shot clock. Finds a cutting Williams on the baseline. Pass intercepted by Bruce, too long. Goes to Overstreet. Up to Larson Porter, able to break the pressure. Top the key, left for Overstreet. Stolen away, though, by Briggs. Ball on the ground, bodies on the ground. Briggs and Bruce will tie it up on the jump ball. It'll be Geneva possession here. Jameer Johnson back into the game. He'll get Horn. Bruce the inbounder. Another substitution here as Darius Asbury will come in. Here with Des Bell. Bruce, the inbounder, coach line extended, near side sideline. Goes to the corner for Praylor. He'll take a three-pointer on the way, no good long, and rebound brought in by LeBrecq. LeBrecq goes to Williams. Full court pressure by Geneva here, and it's going to backfire as Xavier Praylor will get charged with the foul. That'll be the team's fifth. Now both teams into the bonus for the quarter. Praylor's second on the game. Devin Williams to the line, has all Lions points here in the third quarter. takes his dribble and releases the first, and no good long. Geneva substitution, Andrew Green checks in for Xavier Praler. Williams looking for his 10th point on the quarter. It'd be Lyons' 10th for the quarter as well. Currently sitting at 11 total on the game for the moment. Releases the second, and good for his 12th point on the game. 34-31, the Lions lead on Geneva. Overstreet with it. Briggs ends up on the ground. He pops back up. Swings it into the baseline for Green. He'll dribble back out into the corner for Willingham. Double team. Dumps it in for Overstreet. And Johnson's going to charge with a foul going up over the top to try and intercept the pass.
Coach Schott is red hot, jumping up and down on the sideline.
And now Johnson collects his third foul, so he's going to be one of the Lions in foul trouble at this point. Overstreet to the line for 2, his first trip of the night on the way. Overstreet, the sophomore, 2 points on the night tonight. And we have the ball going back as we have people talking, I guess, here. And back at it. Overstreet now. Releases the first, no good long.
A lot more talking still going on.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I just hope everybody just kind of keeps it as the what I would call classic trash talk. Overstreet back at it with his second. Lions fans really in on this one. Releases and answers. So 34-32, Lions up over Geneva. Asbury with it. Full court pressure once again by Geneva. Picks it back to Briggs. Now buff half court to Williams. Finds Morris. Dumps it in. Far block for Johnson. Able to corral it in on Overstreet. Laying up in, no good. Gets his own board though. Second chance, no good. He's heading to the line for 2 though. As I believe Overstreet's going to charge with the foul, and he does. And that's Overstreet's 4th foul.
Jameer Johnson looking for his first point in the second half.
First Lion to get on the board possibly other than Devin Williams here this quarter. Johnson releases and no good long. A couple substitutions coming in for Geneva here. Xavier Praler in, he'll get to Patrick Overstreet. Timmy Moore comes in for the first time this quarter. Gets Andrew Green. Lions substitution as well, and it'll be for Johnson, the shooter. Xavier Horn will have to wait a moment longer. Johnson back with it now for a second of the 2. Releases on it and rolls in good. So Horn in for Johnson here. Probably just a couple extra minutes of breather for the big fella with 1:57 to go in the third. Inbound goes to Willingham. He's above half court with it. Now met by the 2-3 zone of Lions. Gets to Larson Porter. Now in to Bruce on the block. Great flying in catch by him. No good. Ball tipped around. Rebound Williams. Here comes Lions with it. Now Geneva eases back on this one. They'll go half court 2-3 for this defensive possession as the Lions will set the offense with Briggs. Up top, swings it into the free throw line for LeBrecq. Corner now with Asbury. Now back to Briggs with 15 on the shot clock. Swings it back top to Key Asbury. Finds corner. Williams was left alone. Is on the way. No good long. Rebound brought in by Horn. Tipped around though and ends up in the hands of Willingham. 2-on-1 situation. Willingham up, laying good. Deshaun Willingham answers back. 1 point advantage, Lions up over Geneva 35-34 with 1:01 to go in the third quarter. Briggs double teamed, finds Horn, left alone on the baseline. Layup, no good, too hard. LeBrecq with it, blocked from behind Praler. Third chance, no good from LeBrecq. Ball on the ground. Briggs comes away with it and a fresh 35 for Lions. And we have a whistle as we have an injured Lion on the floor in the lane. It's Xavier Horn, and hopefully he's all right. Couldn't quite see what exactly happened. He went down on the floor chasing after the ball with Xavier Praler of Geneva.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a game where the ball just rolls around the way it has. I mean, you got people diving all over the floor. It's been a lot of those sequences tonight.
And Horn is helped to his feet and walks off under his own power. As Jameer Johnson will check back in instead of getting a couple extra minutes of rest. And something to keep an eye on, I just realized this. Mike Briggs has not checked out of the game yet, and I saw him just stretching right here. His calves out. As Des Bell will check back into the game and get Darius Asbury out. So Bell, the inbounder, in front of his own bench. 33 on the shot clock, 47.9 on the game clock here for Lions as the third quarter is wrapping up. Briggs top the key, swings it for Bell on the wing, kicks it right corner for Williams, up fakes, now will drive through the post, swings it to the corner for Bell. He'll take a three-pointer, no good long, a rebound by Bruce. Geneva comes away with it. Sean Bruce bringing it up, guarded by Devin Williams. He'll cut back now, swing it over for Praler, cuts through, tip, but able to regain possession of it. Swings it, try to find a cutting more, intercepted by Bell. Up to Williams now, doesn't quite have numbers, lay it up in, rolls in good, Devin Williams. 15 on the clock in the third quarter, 37-34, Lions up over Geneva. Bruce with it, goes through the lane, floater on the way and in by Deshaun Bruce. Foul goes to Williams, and we'll have a foul as he was cutting up court on the sideline. Fouls go against Praler. That'll be Praler's third, and to the line will be Williams. Williams, 12 of the 13 in the quarter for the Lyons Lions. Looking to add a couple more on here as it comes to a conclusion. No good on the first this trip. Substitution Geneva as Ben Ireland checks in. Timmy Moore checks out. So does Xavier Praler as Andrew Green comes in as well. Offense for defense with 3.4 to go on the clock. Williams back with it for Lions at the free throw line. Takes his dribbles and now releases and good. 3.4 to go, length of the court for Geneva. Inbound goes to Willingham. Back to Larson Porter, launches from half court on the way, off the front of the rim. And that will take care of the third quarter of action from the Lyons Community Center. All to do in the fourth, don't go anywhere. 38-36, Lions over Geneva here on FingerLakes1.com.
Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, DMD. Visit them online at CanandaiguaDentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. Generations Bank. Generations Bank, serving our communities since 1870. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Little John and Barbie Orthodontics. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
Welcome back in here on FingerLakes1.com and the Lions YouTube channel. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, and boy, did you pick a good one tonight. Lions 38, Geneva 36. We have at least 8 minutes of action coming your way. The thrilling conclusion from the Lyons Community Center. We're high above here on the parquet at the perch. Geneva breaks the hole first. On the floor for them, Bruce, Overstreet, Larson Porter, Praler, and Willingham. For Lions, Briggs, Bell, Williams, Johnson, and Lebrecht, their starting five. Lions begins the possession here for the fourth quarter. Bell with it, swings it left side for Briggs on the wing. Back top of the key for Bell, dumps into Johnson. Johnson laying, no good, and rebound Larson Porter. Trying to find a little bit of a mismatch. Here comes Geneva the other way. Bruce working quickly. Lane for him, no good. Rebound Willingham, second chance opportunity rolls out. Here comes the third chance with Overstreet, and we'll have a foul as there's going to be a reach, I think, initially from behind. Briggs got dinged up in there somewhere.
He's talking to the bench. It looks like he took an elbow to the face.
So Briggs will pick up the foul, his third, team's first on the quarter. With 7:37 to go in the fourth. Inbounding it for Geneva will be Willingham. Offset box inbound play for them. 2-3 zone for Lions on defense. Willingham goes to Praler on the block. Back to Willingham against Johnson, no good. He's heading to the line for two.
Willingham's been very good for Geneva tonight, leading the team at 12 points. Can add more here.
So Johnson collects his fourth, team second on the quarter. He's the lone Lion really in deep foul trouble with 4. Willingham at the line for the second time tonight. 1 for 1, a big and 1 there in the third quarter for number 3. His first no good. Substitution, Xavier Horn in as Jameer Johnson checks out. Back with it, Willingham. Launches his second and in. First point of the fourth quarter goes to the Panthers. 38-37, they trail the Lions. Full court pressure again by the Panthers. Williams with it, gets above half court. Oh, nice little split of the double team. Swings it for Bell, and it was tipped off of Willingham. It will remain Lions ball. Bell, the inbounder, sideline, goes into Horn. They forgot about him down low, and blocked by Larson Porter, and we'll have a jump ball, and Geneva possession the other way. 7:21 to go, fourth quarter, 1 point ball game. Lions 38, Geneva 37. Full court pressure loosely by Lions. Geneva's just going to break it up. Overstreet with it. Right side wing, now top of the key for Praler. Takes his dribble, hands off for Larson Porter. Swings it into the cutting Overstreet. Back out Praler, up fakes through. Back top of the key, Larson Porter. Fakes one way, cuts through the lane. Strip, stolen Devin Williams. Lions ball. Des Bell controlling the point. Telling the team what to do. Swings it for Williams. Now into the corner for Briggs. Right side into the Horn with the block. Kicks it. Now back out. And we'll have a foul before he released it. And they'll get Larson Porter, I think, with the foul here. No, they'll call Xavier Praler for the foul. Praler's fourth, team's first on the quarter. So Praler with 4. Geneva has a few more guys with foul trouble than Lions does. Briggs the inbounder. We already have LeBrecq and Praler going at it before the ball's even handed off to Briggs. Briggs with it, waking and trying to find some options here. He was trying to go LeBrecq. We're going to have a foul, and there we'll get Praler. I think Praler just fouled out. He did. That's foul going against Xavier Praler. So Xavier Praler will foul out, a key player off the bench for Geneva with 6:50 to go in the fourth. Yeah, Praler fouled out. So Andrew Green will check in for Praler. Praler exit with 4 points on the night. That one probably could have gone either way, I think, foul-wise, but nonetheless, there was a lot of curricular activity going on before even Briggs had the ball on the baseline. Briggs once again will inbound it. LeBrecq doing the same thing this time with Larson Porter. He'll go to him right away this time. Ball poked, but LeBrecq controls it. His lane no good, tipped around. He ends it with a second chance opportunity. And one! Stephen LeBrecq. And now Caden Larson Porter picks up his fourth foul. Team's third on the quarter. LeBrecq to the line. First time today. 4 total points, looking for a 5th. The old-fashioned way. Has the ball, takes his dribbles, launches, no good, and rebound brought in. Larson Porter, but ball tipped. How about this effort from the Lions? Ball on the ground, bodies on the ground. Good effort as well by Larson Porter on the ground for Geneva. As now the bodies get unraveled from each other. It will be a Lions ball on the jump. 40-37, the Lions advantage over Geneva with 6:41 to go in the fourth. As we have a little residue going on the floor here. It will be a 30-second timeout taken by Geneva here with 6:41 to go. This live presentation of high school basketball on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to support from the following sponsor. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn, Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com. Paul Russo, Kyle Evans here with you, high above the Lyons Community Center. Boy, oh boy, what a game we got going tonight. Lions 40, Geneva 37, all to do with 6:41 to go in the game.
Yeah, obviously I've done very few games, broadcasting-wise, but I would say this is probably my favorite so far.
Not a bad one for you, right?
Yeah, living up to the hype.
Briggs the inbounder, goes to LeBrecq in the corner now with Bell at the right side wing. Back to Briggs in the same corner, up fake, drives through the lane, launches a floater, no, passes out by Williams and able to corral it. Number 21, pitch and catch with Briggs, skip pass now to Bell, right side wing. 2-3 zone, cuts through it, back to Williams. Three-pointer, no good. He's heading to the line though for three. And now I believe Patrick Overstreet just fouled out.
Man.
And Overstreet did foul out his fifth, team's fourth. And to the line for three will be Devin Williams. Overstreet 3 points on the night. He'll exit with that. Timmy Moore will be the substitute coming in for number 15. Devin Williams, 15 total points on the night so far, 13 of them coming in the third quarter for Lions. Williams with it, taking his dribbles, releases the first of three, and good. And a bit of a premature substitution here on the free throw. Ben Ireland will be checking in the game for Andrew Green here after this free throw. Boys still have traditional fouls in that situation for substitution. Williams with it now for his second. Takes his dribbles and releases, and good. Officially, Ireland in for Green here. Williams with it for his third attempt on this trip on the way and in. And he improves to 8 for 13 on the night from the stripe. Geneva the other way, trailing by 6. Bruce with it, finds Moore at the logo above half court. Met by Briggs, back to Bruce on the right side wing. Drives through the lane, laying up in and good for Bruce. Sean Bruce having a spectacular second half for the Panthers. 6:04 to go in regulation. Full court pressure by Geneva. Bell up court, able to find LeBrecq. Through the lane, no good. Good defense there by Bruce. Larson Porter with it on the rebound. Trying to find help, finds it in Moore. Moore up court, finds Ireland. Now into the corner for Willingham. Willingham thought about going to the cutting Moore, but this thinks better of it. Dribbles out, finds Ireland on the wing. Top the key for Moore. Back to Ireland. Now into the corner, Willingham. Three-pointer on the way. No good, short. Rebound by Briggs. 5:32 now to go in the fourth. 43-39, the Lions advantage on Geneva. Briggs above half court. Geneva settles into a 1-2-2 zone. Now reshifts. It's really now forming a 2-3. Briggs with it. Right side wing. Corner now for Williams. Thought about taking the three-pointer. Up fake now back to Briggs. 12, 11, now 10 on the shot clock. Briggs swings it for Bell, left side wing. Guarded there by Moore. 5 on the shot clock now. Lions have to do something. Uses a horn screen through the lane, laying up and no good. But before that, walk, travel by Bell. Turnover, Geneva ball.
Seen a lot of those tonight.
Larson Porter, the inbounder, goes to Moore. Moore now up to Bruce, above half court with it. Panthers don't have numbers, he'll pull back and reset. Moore swings at Willingham, left side wing. Top the key with Moore. Dribbles it, kicks it now. Bruce, three-pointer from number 2 on the way, and it's in! Deshaun Bruce. Deshaun Bruce, 11 points in the game and 8 of them in the second half. And the lead back to 1 for Lions, 43-42. Timeout Panthers, it will be a full timeout. So here's the situation with 4:46 to go in regulation. 43-42, Lions over Geneva. Foul situation, 2 team fouls on Lions, 4 on Geneva for the quarter. Only person in foul trouble for the time being would be Jameer Johnson for Lions. He has 4. The Patrick Overstreet and Xavier Pereira are fouled out for Geneva. Timeout situation, 2 full for the Panthers and 4 full for Lions.
How about this? Mike Briggs still hasn't scored in the second half after scoring 10 in the first half.
I'd say his duties at this point have been justifiably focused elsewhere, as he's still been one of the key facilitators on offense and defense for Lions. Lions break their huddle first. On the floor for them, Briggs, Williams, LeBrecht, Bell, and Johnson, the starting five for the Lions on the floor. They'll have the ball from the Geneva baseline, moving the other way. Geneva breaks their huddle. For them, Ireland, Bruce, Larson Porter, Moore, and Willingham. Geneva not full court pressure. They'll fall into a 2-3 zone. And the other way, coming with it, running the floor general position, Mike Briggs, the senior guard. Top the key with it, swings it for Williams, right side wing, into the block for Johnson, power dribble, lay-in and good. Shamir Johnson's first field goal of the second half. 45-42 now the Lions advantage, 4:25 to go. Bruce, top of the key three, no good, short. Saved by Moore, but launched too far and away to Ireland. Lions ball. Lions ball will have a whistle, timeout. Lions coach Schott taking the timeout. He was checking to see if he had a 30 by chance. All he's got left are the fulls. Be the first full timeout taken of the game anyway by Lions, so updated timeout situation there. 2 fulls for Geneva and 3 fulls for Lions. Nothing really doing of that though. Might as well call it 2 and 3 respectively outright. 4:20 to go in regulation. 45-42, Lions up over Geneva. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans are with you high above the parquet floor at the Lyons Community Center. Thank you for joining us on FingerLakes1.com and the Lions YouTube channel. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. Kyle, all to do still. I imagine this is about to be the tightest game we've had, or one of them so far this year here on our network.
Yeah, for sure. A little different than last week. Last week when we did the game, it was low scoring. And pretty much one-sided. This game, we're in for a treat. Both sides are, trading baskets, and yeah, 4 minutes and 20 seconds, still a while to go with the way this game is gone.
I don't know if I should feel old, but they just played the wobble here, and it was primarily only adults doing it. Do you even know what the wobble is, Kyle? It's okay. You can say no. I just dated myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I made myself look a little young here.
Briggs running point once again for Lions this possession. Swings it for Williams, right side wing. Trying to find, I think, into Johnson. There's a size differential down there in the block now. Williams now has it into the block for Johnson. Turns around, finds Bell. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Briggs has it now. 4 minutes remaining in the fourth. Briggs guarded by Moore. They're double teaming and focusing on Johnson down low. 10 on the shot clock. Williams with the left side wing. Guarded by Ireland through the lane. Kicks it. LeBrecht three-pointer. Rattles out, no good. Ball tipped around, rebound by Bruce. Here come the Panthers, 2-on-2. Kicks it to the cutting Moore. Layup blocked from behind by Stephen LeBrecht. What a defensive possession by Lions.
That's the third block for Lions tonight.
Des Bell will check out for a moment. In comes Jaheim Morris. Moore, the inbounder, 29 on the shot clock for the Panthers. Guarded by Briggs. Moore is able to find Willingham on the left side corner. Dribbles out now to the wing. Dumps it in for Larson Porter on the block. Now up back, top the key for Willingham. Cuts through the lane, reverse lane, no good. Rebound Johnson. He'll leave it for Briggs. Mike Briggs bringing up the court once again for Lions. 3:25 to go in the fourth. 3-point advantage still to the Lions. Kicks it, 3-pointer on the way. No good. LeBrecht. Rebound Larson Porter. Foul coming the other way as the ball ends up on the floor. And the foul will be going against Mike Briggs. His fourth. So now he joins the Lions with Johnson in foul trouble. Team's third. 3:14 to go. Larson Porter, the inbounder. Trying to find some help. He'll just hand it off for Moore. Full court pressure again by Geneva. Man-to-man up floor. Now they'll shift into a 2-3 zone. Moore, top the key now, Larson Porter. They audible, man-to-man. Larson Porter on Johnson. Block! Johnson with the block. Rebound Larson Porter. Pass intercepted, trying to find Bruce. Ends up in Briggs' hand. We have Briggs on the floor, tied up there with Larson Porter. Have not seen official call yet. Jump ball, Geneva ball. Geneva with a second chance opportunity here, coming away with it with 2:54 to go in regulation. Xavier Horn comes in. Jameer Johnson will come out. Guessing to go save a little offense for defense here with him in foul trouble. Inbounder Willingham. Look at Larson Porter as the Lions fall into man-to-man defense. Moore with it. Now top of the key, Larson Porter. Guarded by Horn. The Lions crowd really into it now. Moore with it in the corner. Dribbles out. Top of the key. Pass almost intercepted by LeBrecq. Last off of number 22. And remain Geneva ball. Geneva possession. Inbounding will be Willingham. Sideline extended coaching line. 2:41 to go. 23 on the shot clock for the Panthers. He'll go into the backcourt. Larson Porter up to Bruce out above half court. Cuts through Eurostep. Floater through the lane. Good. Deshaun Bruce having a second half to remember for the Panthers. 1 point advance for Lions. 45-44. Williams with it. Kicks it to Briggs. Geneva overextends. Top of the key. Briggs dribbles through. Finds Williams in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Devin Williams having himself a ball game. And a full timeout on the floor by Lions.
21 points for him, right?
I think we know what we need to have up here in the booth as long as they hold on.
Yeah.
48-44, Lions up over Geneva.
Pretty crazy that he only had 2 at halftime and he's up to 21.
Absolutely. This great stuff. Living up to the billing for the week. Whether it's in 2 minutes and 16 seconds or a little bit beyond that, make sure you stick with us for our little John and Barbie Smiles at South postgame show featuring our Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game. Timeout situation, both teams with only 2 remaining. De facto fulls, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
How about that? 21 for number 21.
Hey, numbers, man. The numbers never lie. Foul situation, 14 fouls for Geneva, 3 on Lions. Foul trouble at this point lies more on the Lions side of things with Mike Briggs and Jameer Johnson board with 4 apiece. On the floor for Lions, Morris, Williams, Bell, Briggs, and Horn. On the floor for Geneva, Moore, Willingham, Bruce, Ireland, and Larson Porter. Moore will inbound it. He has access to use full of the baseline. Full court pressure by Lions. It will be man-to-man. First time we've seen that for them. Ireland has it tipped. He's on the ground, and he steps up with it. That's a travel. Substitution for Lions as LeBrecq and Johnson come in for the offensive possession. Morris, Horn check out.
Yeah, we have to be up to about, 6 travels tonight we've seen?
Bell, the inbounder, goes top of the key for Briggs. 2:10 to go in the contest. 2-3 zone by Geneva still. Bell now into the block, left side. Johnson, spin around, laying good. Jameer Johnson, second bucket of the fourth quarter. Willingham with it for Geneva, met by LeBrecq. Top the key for Larson Porter. Man-to-man defense for Lions. Larson Porter comes in, dumps off for Bruce. Laying is good over Johnson. Ball already inbounded. Bell with it. Full court pressure by Geneva. The 2-2-1 zone. Bell with it. Has to get above half court and does. 1:30 to go in regulation. 50-46 the Lions lead over the Panthers. Draining some clock here. 1:23 now. Briggs with it. Their side of half court. Letting the clock drain here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now the Lions will get into action. Motion being set. Briggs, left side wing. Top the key for Bell. Now into Johnson in the lane. Kicks it Williams. Back to Johnson. Bell with it. He gets a shot off in time. No good long. The rebound Ireland by Geneva. Geneva's going to have to go to work quickly. I'd say 1 minute to go in the fourth. Bring it up. Larson Porter. Go waste no time. Top of the key with it. Weighing his options. He'll take the three-pointer. It was loosely guarded by Johnson. Short. No good. And last off of the Panthers. Lions ball.
Yeah, you could tell right away he knew it was short, went to try to follow a shot, it just went out of bounds.
So Coach Schott will take the timeout here, one of his final 2 remaining. With 49.4 to go in the fourth, Lions holding a 50-46 advantage on Geneva. Panthers with 2 timeouts, Lions with 1. All still to do in the fourth. Lively crowd here once again tonight in the Lyons Community Center.
Yeah, definitely some passionate fans here. Probably the loudest I've heard it in a gym. You know, again, I haven't been to many gyms, but yeah, I think it's a great atmosphere here tonight.
Lyons Community Center, my mind really turned into one of the best spots here locally to catch a game. So Lyons breaks the huddle. Now Geneva does as well. For Geneva will be Ireland, Bruce, Willingham, Larson, Porter, and Moore. For Lyons, Williams, Briggs, Bell, Moore, or Lebrecht, and Johnson. And now Coach Collins will take a full timeout after seeing what Lyons came out with. So the cat and mouse game rages on here on the parquet. So one timeout remaining apiece for each team. 49.4 is still remaining here in the fourth.
As we know, a lot can happen in the final minute. Look at last Friday, the Minders and Pelmac game. Minders scores 5 points in 5 seconds, or 6 points in 5 seconds. So yeah, far from over.
Lyons crowd really feeling now. The Geneva crowd anxiously awaiting over on the opposite side of the gymnasium. Really great crowd here once again tonight. Mentioned, I know, before we really got going, but for a Monday night, weather getting a little bit warmer this week. Good to see a really good crowd turn out.
Yeah, and I will say an earlier start's a little better too. 7 o'clock. Why not?
I don't hate it. You know, home a little bit earlier. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm sure maybe the JV parents aren't too happy with the 5:30 start, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, luckily it's not too big of a drive between Geneva and Lyons, so hopefully see more of this in the future. It's one of those things where it's short enough distance. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Williams, the inbounder, full access of the baseline after a made bucket by Geneva. Williams will go to Bell, full court pressure, man-to-man for Geneva. Bell able to find Williams up to him, and we'll have a foul. Moore recognized the situation, wasn't going to allow him to break. And Moore will pick up the foul, his first, team's fifth. So Lyons to the stripe in the double bonus, or in the regular bonus. There's no double bonus anymore. Devin Williams, 8 of 13 from the line tonight, having what I would probably call one of his best games ever at the varsity level. Williams launches the first, rattles around and in. Couple substitutions each way. Andrew Green in for Timmy Moore for Geneva. For Lyons, the offense or defense swap out. Lebrecht, Johnson out. Horn, Morris in. Williams back with it for his second. Lyons keeping both guys in the lane for rebounding purposes. He releases and in. Devin Williams connects on both. 6-point advantage now. Inbound goes to Ireland. No full court pressure. Man-to-man, though, for Lyons in the half court. Ireland, left side wing, up fake, drives through, trying to find some help. Finds in Larson Porter in the corner. Drives baseline through, dumps off for Williams. Ball stripped from behind. Bell finds Williams. Now up court to Briggs. Laying up in and good. Michael Briggs. 54-46. 22 seconds go. Up to Williams. Ball poked by Bell. And Geneva will retain possession. 8-point game, 54-46, Lyons up over Geneva. 19.8, Larson Porter, the inbounder from his own bench. Goes to Green, guarded by Briggs. Right side baseline floater up, no good. But he'll head to the line for 2. Foul will be going against Shaheem Morris. Green 2 points on the night, first trip to the line for him. Morris picks up his 4th foul, team's 4th. Green with it, launches his first, no good. Substitution for Lyons, Johnson, Lebrecht in, Horn, and Morris out. Green, the freshman guard, 2 points so far on the night for him. Makes this, gives Geneva still an outside opportunity to make something happen. Launches second and in. Whistle, substitution, Timmy Moore in, Andrew Green out, defense for offense. Williams, the inbounder, he'll have access full baseline after the made free throw. 54-47, 15.4 to go. Full court pressure again by Geneva. It's man-to-man. Inbound goes to Bell, and Bruce will foul as he had no other option. Bruce is first. Lions back to the line with the bonus. Desmond Bell heading to the line for 2. He's not going to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Has it. Taking a deep breath, and now his dribbles. On the way with his first, and no good.
Yeah, he's actually the only starter that hasn't scored.
And we'll have an official timeout. They're tending to Mike Briggs, who I believe bleeding from his elbow a little bit here, so they have to do the procedure of just covering it up quickly, and he's back on the floor and ready to go. Bell with it. Set and ready to go. Releases and rattles around and in. Desmond Bell. Geneva inbound quickly. Andrew Green was left alone in the backcourt, and he connects for a bucket. Now Lyons able to release it, finds LeBrecht, and dunk is going to be no good. Geneva with the rebound. Ireland has it, kicks it for Larson Port. He'll just launch a shot, but that will do it from Lyons. The Lions will split the series with the Panthers. They win this one 55-49 over Geneva. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with our Lil John Barbie Smells with Style postgame show at our Chio's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Player of the game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back shortly.
Cicino's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Order online at cicinos.com. Live, laugh, and eat well. It's the Italian way. DeSanto Propane. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Rosselli Northern, supporting local construction since 1929 with premium products and quality service. Dr. Jeffrey Halstead, DMD. Visit them online at CanandaiguaDentistry.com or find them on Facebook and Instagram. Generations Bank. Generations Bank, serving our communities since 1870. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Little John and Barbie Orthodontics. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
Welcome back in here on FingerLakes1.com for our Little John and Barbie Smiles of South postgame show. Paul Russo and Kyle Evans here. We're joined by our Cheetos Pizzeria and Restaurant player of the game, Devin.
Let's go.
Devin, congratulations on a big win, and for you, a huge game.
Yeah.
I want to start here. For you, to me, it was probably like one of your best games ever.
Yeah.
23 total points.
Oh, wow.
10 of 16 from the free throw line. And by the way, you had 13 in the third quarter.
Oh, wow.
What was it like for you to come out at halftime and finding a zone almost immediately?
I was putting up a lot of shots before the game because my last two games I ain't been shooting too well. So I just wanted to keep shooting, keep hitting them shots because I knew if we hit them shots this game, we was going to win. That's what we was missing from our game. So to come out at halftime, I just know that just keep shooting. If they're not falling, just keep shooting and play hard. Yeah, this game meant a lot, and we wanted to get back. So just keep shooting.
I love it. Now for you guys, you split the series with Geneva on the season. Mm-hmm. Obviously a tough loss back in December, but what does it mean to win this game right now in what is pretty much like the home stretch of the regular season for you guys?
It meant everything. If we lost this game was like a turning point. But we won this. We wanted to win this, so it was like our get back. So we're forward from here, and this game was big. So yeah.
Yeah, I think you kind of stole both of my questions, but I will say congrats.
Thank you.
Great game. I called it the Devin Williams show because that's what it was in the second half.
I think I'll get you out here on this question, Devin. For me, watching you guys now the past couple of years, Now, from last year even to this year, you guys just look like you're having a lot of fun on the court together, including the game tonight. What's it like for you guys as a team, just playing the type of ball that you guys like playing, having fun, and then obviously posting the results like you have been posting? What's it like for you guys?
It's the best. I mean, you can't play no better basketball than Lions basketball. Playing with these teammates, they're my family. Playing under Coach Shot, the whole Lions organization is it's fun to play for. Yeah, and you can't get no better basketball than this. So it means a lot. And yeah.
All right, Devin Williams, 23 on the night. Congratulations on the big game for you, the big win. We'll be seeing you here down the stretch. So good luck the rest of the way, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
No problem.
Good luck, Devin.
Thank you, guys.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Devin Williams, our Chichitos Pizzeria and Restaurant Player of the Game. What an awesome interview that was. That is a kid full of energy. I love it.
Yeah, came right in, said let's go, pretty fired up. Took over the game, literally did in the second half. Without him, it might be a different result.
Yeah, and because of that, Lions 55-49 win. Devin Williams, the leading team scorer and game scorer with 23, 13 coming in the third quarter, 8 in the fourth, the leading scorer in each quarter across the board, and 10 of 16 from the free throw line as well. Obviously, you're hoping you get all of them, but, personally speaking, I know this from experience, 10 of 16 is still incredible.
Yeah, and you see a lot of times these teams struggle from the free throw line, so for him to step up and, make key baskets, I mean, look, it's a 6-point difference. If he, only went 5 for, 13, it would have been worse.
Let's do a quick scoring breakdown before we head out for the night. Start with Lions, as I said, 23 for Devin Williams, 13 for Jameer Johnson. Had a huge second quarter down low and ended up just being enough of a nuisance down low on the block. Kind of took a lot of attention away elsewhere. 12 for Mike Briggs, 4 for Stephen LeBrecq, 2 for Jaheim Boris, and then 1 for Des Bell. On Geneva, 2 leading scores for them, 15 apiece for Deshaun Bruce and Tashawn Willingham, 5 for Andrew Green, 4 apiece for Xavier Praler and Caden Larson Porter, 3 apiece for Ben Ireland and Patrick Overstreet. So, fantastic game, Kyle. One of those ones that it lived up to the hype. It was just a fantastic game out there.
Yeah, like I said during the broadcast, this was definitely my favorite game. The atmosphere, the game itself, the players that stepped up, I mean, that was unexpected. I don't think we came in thinking Devin Williams would put up double-digit points and be the leading scorer of both teams. So, yeah, just a great time here, and obviously it would be nice to be back here for a possible sectional game.
Geneva will fall to 8-4 overall. Their next 4 on the docket. Friday against Marcus Whitman at home, then home against Paul Mac at Midlakes, and then on the February 3rd, they're hosting Northeast and will be one of their final non-league games. For Lions, they improved to 12-2 overall, running the independent schedule. Up next for them, a bit of a road warrior stretch at Sodus, at East Rochester, at North Rose Wolcott before returning home against Red Creek on February 6th. So for us here at Finger Lakes 1, we'll be back on the air Friday night up in Palmac as the boys take on Midlakes. We're looking forward to that one. And, of course, the Upstate Hoops podcast every Monday afternoon live. So, Kyle, any parting shots before you head out here for the night?
No, but I think I am going to research to see if that was his career high. I believe it was, but he is a senior, so he has played a lot of games.
That's true.
But, yeah, be sure to check out the recap tonight on Finger Lakes 1. Obviously, we'll have scores and stats. And, again, it was a lighter slate, but still check it out.
Yeah, Kyle, you do an absolutely great job with that, so I always look forward to it every night or in the morning, depending on when I am still awake.
I appreciate it, Paul.
All right, so for Kyle Evans and everybody else at FingerLakes1.com, your final here from Lyons Community Center, 55-49 Lions over Geneva. Paul Russo signing off. Until Friday, we'll talk again. Everybody, enjoy the week. We'll see you Friday.